Greetings from Warren E. Hills Center Court here at the Johnson Sports Center. The Crusader volleyball team practicing right behind me. We're here at Center Court because this is a big week for the Crusaders. Finally returning home are the defending GNAC champion Crusaders. They'll be opening home conference play Thursday night, hosting Simon Fraser, and then Saturday they take on number 15 Western Washington. Both matches at 7 p.m. I want to thank you for joining us this week for the Crusader Coaches Show. Along with talking with Crusader volleyball player Kendra Bodine, we also will visit with Crusader women's head soccer coach Mary Trigg as the Crusaders picked up one of their most impressive victories in a long time, scoring a 5-0 win at Rocky Mountain last week. The most goals scored by the Crusader women in 5 years, and the biggest margin of victory in 11 seasons. Thank you for joining us for the Coaches Show. Welcome to the Coaches Show. This week we're joined by head coach for the women's team, Mary Trigg. The ladies just got back from a 4-game road trip over 2 weeks, played in Montana this weekend, and had a pretty productive weekend, at least on Thursday. Most goals in 5 years, biggest margin of victory in 11 years, and a 5-0 win over Rocky Mountain. Congratulations on that one. Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, it was just good to have a complete game and to take care of business. The first 14 minutes, we scored 3 goals, and our starters came out with something to prove and ready to build for conference. Yeah.
Talk about the conference game Saturday, 2-0 loss at Montana State Billings. Probably a little disappointing because it seemed like the ladies have been playing so well in the pre-conference schedule.
Soccer's a hard sport. It's all about flow, and sometimes you can be playing really well, and then one mistake, and it messes up with the flow. And that kind of happened to us on Saturday. We're playing well, and we're going against the wind, and an unfortunate goal against us. That was I'd consider an own goal, and it's hard when then you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. And our girls fought well, and we're moving the ball really well, and I saw some good things. Now we just got to know how to come back from a discouraging goal against and go after it.
You guys had such a good pre-conference schedule. Then you open league play at Montana, who was second in the conference last year, and now host number 7 Seattle Pacific on Thursday. How tough is it to open with what last year at least were the 2 best teams in the league?
Yeah, it's a good call right away. I think our girls are ready for it. I like having SPU at home, but our conference is just, there's no easy game. You look all the way through our schedule, and everyone competes. You never know. I'm looking at the results from last weekend. You never know who's going to win a game. I'm watching every live update, and every team is competing this year. So it's every game is going to be a challenge.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the good news. Nicole Ensa, Player of the Week offensive, a goal, 2 assists on Thursday, 4 goals in 3 games over a 1-week span. How nice is it to see her finding her rhythm and being such a great offensive threat for you?
Yeah, she was good for us in California as well, and 3 goals that weekend. She's a good finisher. I'm excited to start seeing her. It's her senior year, and seeing her go out on a good note. Our offense, we have a lot of different people that can score. So for one girl to keep getting a couple goals right now, it just shows how much depth we have. Because if she's not scoring them, then someone else is stepping up and scoring them. And that's why it's a little frustrating last weekend not getting her another goal on Saturday. But she's looking really confident, and the girls around her believe in her, and she's a good leader. We have a good group of seniors this year that we want to make proud.
Talk about the offense. I mean, we've seen goals from a lot of different players, a lot of offense so far. How nice is that, and how has that changed from last year, since you really haven't added very much offensively to change that makeup?
Yeah, we Hannah Holmes, a new girl up top for us, transfer, and we got Kelsey Martin back from her injury last year. It's just a well-rounded group up top that I think our team would be able to say that confidently that any one of them with the ball at their feet, they feel like can be dangerous for us. And it's a good place to be. We've got to start taking a couple more shots, but we've got a good group, and it's nice to be able to say that we trust anyone going in up top.
Has that changed the confidence of the team? Is this team more confident that they can score and play with anyone now?
Yeah, I would absolutely say we're more confident. We know who we are. We know what we're trying to do. We know our strengths. We know the conference. That's a big one. We had so many freshmen last year, or at least new players, that they didn't know what the GNAC was about. It was my second year last year. I'm still learning the GNAC, but we know what to expect, and now can we just take care of business? You
guys, when you've played Seattle Pacific, I mean, they've got the number 7 ranking. They're always one of the contenders for the league title, but you always play them tough. Is this the year you get that win against them? Is this the time, seeing as the ladies are playing with more confidence and definitely a much more dangerous team?
We're always looking to challenge the top teams in our conference and the national tournament teams. It's a good opportunity to really show where we're at. I think the girls. The great thing about this team is they believe. I mean, they know that when everything's clicking and when our midfield's on, when our backs are on, that we can play with anybody. And it's just a matter of, are we going to have a complete game or not? And it's good to see that confidence and knowing that we're confident playing with anybody in our conference.
How nice is it to be home Thursday, Saturday, folks? Be sure to come out, 4:30 on Thursday. 1 o'clock on Saturday?
1 o'clock on Saturday.
How nice is it to be home for a couple of league games? And
really nice. Two road trips in a row. I was just talking to my assistant this morning Billings road trip is a tough one, especially after coming back from California. So we were just talking about how proud we were that our girls, we were still fighting and we were still having great possession and weren't getting it our way in the attacking third, but it's nice to be home, and our girls always play well at home, and we get a good crowd. So,
key to success this weekend. What must you do to win games?
Keep the ball and find feet, and confidence always.
Fans, don't forget Thursday, 4:30, number 7 in the nation, coming to play the Crusaders. Come out, help your Crusader ladies put a W in the win column, and then Saturday, 1 o'clock. So come out, cheer your Crusaders on. Thanks a lot for joining us today, Coach.
Thanks, Mike.
The lone team at home this week, the Crusader men's soccer team took on Concordia on Saturday and posted the 3-0 victory. Here, Michael Millay scores one of the goals for the Crusaders, and NU earlier in the week posted a 1-0 win at Dominican. Also shown here, Ibu Camara scores his first goal of the year against the Concordia Cavaliers. Ryan Fu made 5 saves against Concordia and 4 saves earlier in the week, posting a pair of shutouts. Here he makes a big save for the Crusaders to stave off the Cavaliers.
Welcome back. We are joined by sophomore volleyball player Kendra Bodine. Kendra, thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
First off, we have to talk about the exciting thing. After 10 matches on the road, after a month on the road, you guys finally get to come home and play some matches. How excited are you, and how excited is the team to play here at the Johnson Sports Center?
We're really excited. We're glad to finally be back and actually have our fans here. We've had some fans on the road, but not as many as we do at home. And we just, I think, finally beating Montana State, and just, I think it all came together for us. So we're really excited to show everyone, we're finally a team, we're playing together, and we're excited to hopefully get some wins.
I know fans have been able to watch you a little bit on the internet, on video casts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what can fans expect when they see the new version of the Crusaders this year?
I think they can expect a lot more excitement this year, honestly. I think that we're going to be fighting harder to win games this year, which is fun. And the excitement that we're bringing to the court now is really fun to watch. And we're just a really scrappy team. Scrappier than last year, I think.
You guys defending GNAC champions, chance to take on two teams that are 2-0. Simon Fraser Thursday night at 7. Western Washington Saturday night at 7. Be sure to come to the Johnson Sports Center, pack the stands, cheer on your Crusaders. How excited are you to play two teams that right now are threatening to take your title?
We're really excited. I think that the loss of Central kind of put us into okay, we need to do this now mode. So we've been practicing hard, working hard, and we've been really coming together as a team. I think we've finally bonded, and now we're expecting to really show them what we have. So.
Looking at the stats so far this season, you are leading the team in kills. I think 107 kills. Are you surprised by the fact that you are statistically the top hitter on the team?
A little, yeah. I mean, we have a lot of really good hitters, and Haley, our setter's been doing a really good job distributing the ball evenly and getting all of us some chances to get kills, which makes it easier for all of us to get kills and spread the offense, spread the block. So yeah, I'm a little surprised, but that's awesome.
I know you, Elena, Taylor, Jenna, Maddie. How nice is it to have? 5 players that no one can really key on and that are such clutch and quality players. How nice is it, and how easy does it make it for you and other players to have that much talent?
It makes it a lot easier, I think, definitely, as far as spreading the offense goes. And if one of us isn't on one night, then another person can shine that night and get more kills. And it gives Haley, our setter, a chance to just really spread the offense and get everybody the ball, like I said. And even if we don't have a good pass, we can put it to one of the pins and we can take care of it. It's really nice. We were actually talking about it because of the scouting reports. We're talking about who other teams would key on, because you really never know the ball's going to go to that night. So.
How has it been working with Haley this year? Your first year you come in and you work with an All-American in Michelle. Has it been a tough transition, or has it been pretty easy?
Haley's been doing a really good job. Yeah, she's been working hard, and she's really working on spreading our offense out and getting the ball to the middles on good passes. I think last year our passing might have been a little bit better also, and so we're really working on nailing our serve receive to make it easier on her. But Haley's been working hard and communicating and trying to step into a leadership role.
Now the big question, freshman last year, you played all the matches along with Maddie. Is there a grudge between you and Maddie that she got freshman of the year and you didn't, since you both had phenomenal seasons?
No, because she's a middle, and she had a better season than me. She had better hitting percentage, more blocks, and she's supposed to just play front row, and as an outside I really should be playing all the way around. So I think the fact that I didn't gives her the right to have freshman of the year.
There's got to be kind of a sense of pride, though, for you and Maddie. You were the two big pieces that came in last year, and this team went to nationals. How exciting was it as a freshman to get to play such a big role and to have a big impact for this team?
It was really exciting. I think both of us came in expecting to maybe go in a couple games, not knowing, because they had their whole starting lineup still from the year before. So it was really exciting when Doug gave us the opportunity, I guess, to shine, and we were able to stay in the whole season, and it was a lot of fun last season.
What's the best part so far for you? It's only been just a year and a month, but what's the best part been for you at NNU?
I think the opportunity to play with different people, like you said, playing with Michelle was amazing, but I think this year it's going to be a lot of fun being able to just see all of us come into those new leadership roles as sophomores and just be able to work harder. I think our wins will be more fun this year, and harder fought.
The record's not showing how good this team is so far this year. How high are the expectations, and where do you guys go this season, do you think?
I think that our expectations are really high coming into this season, especially those of us who played last season. It's huge, like where we got last season, and I think that we all know that we're capable of going really far with this team. I don't see any team that really has much more talent than us, and I think we're a really talented team, all well-rounded, honestly. And I think that the preseason doesn't show like where we'll go. I think that we can do well in conference and fight and possibly end up in the top 4 and go to regionals.
Fans, want to remind you, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, this place is going to be rocking as the Crusaders finally get to play a home match. Come out and support your Lady Crusaders and cheer them to victory. Thanks a lot for joining us, Kendra.
Thank you.